Hi, my name is Amar. In this video, I will discuss how to create a simple even odd game with the help of draggable and drag target. Before watching this video, please refer to my video on how to use draggable and drag target in Flutter. The link you can find in the description of my video. Here I have created a project draggable drag target Flutter GetX even odd game with the help of GetCLI tool. After creating the project, we have the controllers folder and the views folder. Inside the views folder we have a file home_view where I will write the design code, and in the home controller I will write the business logic code. Okay, now before writing the code, let me show you what I will achieve in this project. Here you can see that this is a draggable, right? This is a draggable, and this even and odd are the drag targets. Now if I bring 3 to even, then it will display a message incorrect answer because 3 is not a even number. Similarly, if I bring 2 to even, then it will display status correct answer because 2 is a even number. Now if I bring 1 to even, then again it will display a message incorrect answer, and if no more items are left, then in the draggable this message will be displayed no items. If you want to restart the game, then we need to click on restart and the game will start from the beginning. Okay, this is what we will achieve in this project. Now let's start. Okay, now in the home view file you can see it is extending the get view, which is taking the type home controller. In the scaffold there is the app bar. In the title, the draggable and drag target is written, which is visible here. In the body I have taken a center widget, and as a child of the center widget I have taken a column widget, and in the main axis alignment I have specified main axis alignment dot space evenly. Okay, in the children here I will use a OBX widget. Now in the OBX widget here I will use a stack widget. In the stack there is a children property. Now before writing code inside the children, let me tell you that this draggable contains a list of number as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This list of numbers I will create inside the home controller, and to do that here I will write list of int numbers equals to, let it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will declare this list as observable by use of .obs, right? Now let me move to the home view part. Now here in the children I will write controller dot numbers dot length if it is equals to 0. This means if the list does not contain any element, at that time what will happen? At that time here I will call a method which is called as build draggable with no item. This method I will create later on. Okay, and if the list contains element, at that time what will happen? At that time here I will write controller dot numbers dot map. Now this will contain the numbers one by one, and it will be stored inside the num variable, and here I will use draggable. Okay, now in the draggable, in the data I will use num. In the child property, here I will call another method which is build draggable. This method will also I will also create later on, and to this method what I will do, I will pass this num dot to string. Okay, after that it has another property which is called as feedback. All these properties I have discussed in my previous video. In the feedback property again I will call this. Okay, and here I will use child when dragging. Here I will call container widget, and in the container widget here I will pass the height as 100. I will pass the width as 100. Okay, and after that here I will use the toList method. Let me write here dot toList. Okay, will not be here, will be here. Okay, now I need to create these methods, build draggable with no item and build draggable, which I will create now. Okay, now let me move downwards. Here I will create the method build draggable with no item. So let me create it, widget. Let me copy the method name, paste it here. Okay, and what it will do, it will return a container widget, and in the container here I will pass some values, as in the height I will pass 100, in the width I will pass the value as 100, in the child I will pass a text widget, and in the text widget I will pass no item, because here I have already shown you that if the draggable does not contain any element at that time, here it will display no item with black color. Okay, so that's why here in the text widget I have written no item, and in the style I will, in the style here I will use text style with the colors dot white. In the font size I will specify a value as 18. Okay, and here in the container I will use alignment. In the alignment I will specify alignment dot center. Let me put a semicolon here, and here the color will be colors dot black, because if the draggable does not contain any element at that time, the container color will be black. That's why here I have written black. So this build draggable with no item function is created. Now here I need to put parenthesis because this is a function now. Now here I need to create this build draggable function as well. So let me move downwards, and here I will simply copy this function, paste it here, and let me change the function name to build draggable. And here you can see, while calling this build draggable, here I am passing a string parameter. So here I need to pass a string of text, right? And in this text widget, instead of no item, here I will pass this text, right? And in the color, here I will write colors dot red, because you can see here the color is red, right? Now I have created this build draggable and build draggable with no items, right? Now after this, what I will do, I will create this drag target, and to do that, here I will use a row widget. Here let me reformat the code, and here I need to use a row widget, right? Now in the row widget, in the main axis alignment, here I will write main axis alignment dot space evenly, right? After that, in the children property of this row widget, here I will call another function build drag target. Okay, because now we are creating the drag targets, right? Build drag target. Obviously this function I need to create, that I will do later on. Okay, build drag target. Okay, now here I will pass some parameters, some named parameters actually. So here I will pass the named parameters as text. In the named parameter text, here I will pass even. After that I will use another named parameter, that is color. In the color I will pass colors dot light blue, because you can see here the first drag target has the color as light blue and the text as even. Okay, after that here I will use another named parameter, that is accept type. Let its value be 1. Now what is the purpose of using this accept type, that I will discuss later on, right? Now let me reformat the code. Let me put a comma here, reformat the code now. Okay, now after that let me copy this once again, because here I need to create two drag targets. So I will simply copy this and paste it here, and instead of this even, now it will be odd, and the color will be deep purple, and in the accept type here I will pass the value as 0, right? Now after that, here you can see there is the restart button to restart the game, and so I will create the button as well. So here I will use elevated button. In the elevated button, here I will use the child. In the child, in the text widget, I will write restart, and in on pressed, here I will call a function which is present inside the controller. Let it be controller dot, let it be restart game. Obviously this function I need to create in the controller. So let me move to controller. In the controller, here I will create void restart game. This function will restart the game. Okay, fine. Now in the restart game, what will happen? In the restart game, whenever this function will be called, at that time what I will do, I will simply write numbers dot add all, and after that here I will pass this list. This means I am again reinitializing the list with this values, right? Now let me move to the home view. Now I need to create this build target. So here I will simply copy this, paste it here. Let me change the function name to build drag target. So here I am changing the name. Now this function will have named parameters. So here I need to assign named parameters. The first one will be a string of text. After that, second named parameter is color, and the third named parameter is accept type. Okay, and after that, here instead of container, let me remove this from here. Now here what I will do, this function will return a drag target. Okay, now this drag target will take the type as int, because here you can see this draggable contains int values, and this draggable needs to be dropped to this drag target. So this drag target is taking int value, right? After that, need to put a parenthesis, need to put a semicolon here. Now this drag target has some properties which I have discussed in my previous videos. Those properties here I will use. The first one is builder, right? In the builder, here I will write context. After that, accept data, reject data. Okay, and in the builder, here I will use the container widget. So let me copy this, let me paste it here. Need to put, okay, and here in the container you can see in the child I have used a text widget. In the text widget this text will be used. In the alignment dot center will be used. Remaining all the things are well and good. Only in the colors dot red, here I need to use this color, the color which we are passing while calling the build target function. Okay, and so this function will create these drag targets with the text even and odd and with the corresponding colors. Now I will use some more properties of drag target. The first one is on will accept. It will take data and here I will return true, right? And I will use one more property which is on accept. It will also take data and here I will write controller dot check correct answer. It will take two parameter, data and accept type. Okay, now all these properties I have discussed in my previous video. Now this check correct answer function which is defined in the controller is actually checking the numbers which we are dragging from the draggable is even or odd, and it is displaying the message whether it is correct or incorrect. Let me show you. If I am dragging 5 to even, then it will display status incorrect answer. This entire checking is done by this check correct answer function which is present inside the controller. Let me show you. Here you can see this function I have created which is taking two parameters, data and the accept type. Now here I am checking if data modulo 2 equals to 0. This means if the data is even, then I am checking if accept type equals to 1. This means if it is even. If you remember here, while creating or while calling this build target, here I have passed this accept type. For even it is 1, for odd it is 0, and that I am checking here. If accept type equals to 1, then I am calling a function show snack bar which is created below. As you can see here, this show snack bar function is created here, which is generating the snack bar with the title, message, color text, background color and the snack position as snack position dot bottom. Okay, so if accept type equals to 1, then in the show snack bar, in the title I have passed status, in the message I have passed correct answer, in the color I have passed colors dot green. Okay, this color will be actually the background color of the snack bar, right? Now if the accept type equals to 0, then obviously it will generate message as incorrect answer, and in the color I have passed colors dot red. Okay, and after that the number which I have dragged from this draggable should be removed from the list, and to do that here I have written numbers. As we remember, this number contains the number list, so here I have written numbers dot remove where item equals to data. This means the data which we are dragging from this draggable, that will be removed from this numbers list. Okay, now after this if I have used else if, and here I am checking data modulo 2 is not equals to 0, then if accept type equals to 0, then it will display correct answer and the color will be green, else it will display the message as incorrect answer, color will be red, and as usual I will remove the data from the numbers. And when the user will click on restart, at that time here I have already initialized the number list with these values. Okay, let me show you once again. If I drag this 4 to odd, then it will display incorrect answer. If I drag 3 here, it will display correct answer. If I drag 2 to even, then it will display correct answer. 1 to odd, correct answer. And you can see here it is displayed no item, because now the list does not contain any element. And once I click on restart, then again this list will be initialized with these values and we can play the game once again. I hope you have liked my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching.